Everybody, I'm in Bangkok right now. And if you guys would like to make a video with me in Bangkok, go ahead and get a hold of me by either commenting in this video right here or going over to my Instagram, kysennpai, and you can see it right here. So yeah, I'm in Bangkok right now. You want to know why? Because Japan was getting a little bit too cold. I'm not used to it. I'd been living in California for, like 3 or 4 years, 5 years. And wintertime is pretty mild over in California. So when I was in Kyoto and I re-experienced winter for the first time in a few years, it was kind of brutal. And I found myself getting, I don't want to say depressed, but it was really physically like trying, like, man, how do people survive in this, right? And I was also only in Japan on a tourist visa and it was going to expire in January. So I was like, well, maybe I could go someplace warm. And Thailand seemed to be coming up over and over again in various conversations with people. So I was like, you know what? I think I'll go to Bangkok. And here I am. And it's pretty warm here. So I've been wearing, I had to buy like kind of more like a summer shirt because I had so many sweaters and jackets when I was in Japan. So I got this little summer shirt, I got some sandals, and it's so comfortable here. I'm in the middle of the city, so it's not like a tropical paradise, it's not like a beach or anything like that, but it is pleasant. I'm gonna say this warm weather is really nice. During the middle of the day, if you're in the direct sunshine, it could get kind of hot and sweaty, but for the most part, if you stay in the shade or you just stay to evening or nighttime, it's really pleasant around here. And did I mention it's cheap? I got this apartment, maybe I'll put up a little video here, but it's only like $1,000, which isn't so bad. I would assume there's cheaper places, but I wanted to live in the middle of the city, get the experience of Bangkok. And it's pretty cheap as well. There's this restaurant over in this mall and like you can get like a full meal for like 30 or 40 baht, which is I think like $1 or something like that. So like it's pretty cheap. And you can get like a beer from the kombini for like $1 too. So yeah, this is a really affordable place, and I really appreciate that because I'm trying to live my life as a digital nomad. I don't know if you guys have figured that out yet, but because I make videos on YouTube, I'm able to, work anywhere where there's Wi-Fi, and I got Wi-Fi in this apartment, so I can go to work. So as you've seen, I've been making a few videos from here. I'm always trying to do the review famous people's English kind of videos because those videos seem to do the most popular. This video right here that nobody's watching except you doesn't really reach a lot of people. And for my, worldview, for my strategy to help people learn English, I really want to reach as many people as possible. So I don't want to spend too much time on this video because it's only going to reach you. Which, reaching one person is pretty important. Not gonna lie, I'm glad that you're watching, I'm glad that you're listening, and I'm glad that you're mimicking what I say. I mean, if you've been listening to me at all, you should be knowing that it's all about mimicking real native English speakers speak real English in real time, as I'm doing right now. So, I'm trying to make quality videos, but being here in Bangkok, I don't really know what kind of video to make. It's kind of crazy because I don't speak Thai. And I could go into like a 30-day challenge where I teach myself Thai, and it might be interesting. However, I don't know if I want to invest that much time in learning Thai because, I remember how hard it was to learn Japanese. So going through that painful learning curve isn't exactly on my to-do list because I kind of want to travel more and, not necessarily stay in one place long enough to like learn the language. So I'm not sure if I want to do any videos about learning Thai, but, I've been speaking English here. And yeah, not everybody speaks English, so it becomes a little awkward a lot of times, like at the kombini, or just talking to anybody like on the street. You just realize like, oh, this is going to be a difficult conversation. But then again, when you do meet people that speak English, you're like, oh, cool, you speak English, what's going on? The other night, I met this Irish guy, and I honestly have probably met maybe 3 or 4 Irish guys in my life. So to meet another one that was kind of fun because his accent was so kind of cute. But he was a sound engineer, or he is a sound engineer, and he was a really interesting guy. So we're like having like a really long conversation about like life and like YouTube and stuff like that. It was really cool. And that's just the power of being able to speak English and then connecting with people of like minds, you know what I mean? So it's really hard to meet other YouTubers, if you know what I mean, like if I'm just walking on the street, because I don't really see a lot of YouTubers really in reality, if you know what I mean. So, to really get somebody like to think about the things that I'm thinking about, that's like, wow, I would be really lucky if I ran into like a YouTuber on the street. But I have noticed that a lot of Japanese people have recognized me here in Bangkok. It's happened about 3 times, I think. So if you are in Bangkok and you would like to make a video with me about something, please leave a comment down here somewhere, and or go to my Instagram and leave a comment on Instagram, or not a comment, excuse me, DM me on Instagram, so we can maybe coordinate something, because I think it would be super interesting to see the power of English in other countries, right? Not just Japan, not just America, for example, but all over the world.